Hello and welcome to FAW Heartbreaker, where we're going to find out the 2026 Women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament winners. As we saw on Showdown, the teams of Shadowfire, Protector of the Kingdom, MadIson Weaver and Hayden all qualify for tonight's main event. So obviously our match card for tonight is going to be consisting of the Undisputed FAW Women's Championship match, which is going to be a no-holds-barred match between the current champion Jade and Morgan Smith. We'll then have the FWGB Championship on the line as Ari defends against Alexander Holland. We'll then see the FAW Apex Championship defended in the last woman standing match between Amelia Drakeford and Jessica Rogue. See a lot of history, as I say, there between those two, especially from 2 years ago. It makes sense they collide now. The DK Championship is then defended as Thomas steps up, defends against Parker North. Stud Express will defend the FW Tag Team Championships against Fantasy Warfare, who of course weren't in the Men's Bearaputic Tag Tournament, but they will have a shot at the tag titles and could change the outcome. The match card for Bear Spectacular if they can take the titles tonight. We then see Alex, the newly crowned, obviously Undisputed FW Champion, defend his title against Arthur Wayne in an Iron Man match, 15-minute Raw. That's going to be excellent to watch. And our main event, the final of the Women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament, that ladder match, which sees Paranormal Live, last year's winners, taking on Shadowfire, Protector of the Kingdom, and the team of MadIson Weaver and Hayden. So the winner of that heading to Bear Spectacular, similar to last month. Obviously, the men's winners, Samuel Syfe and Tobias. So the winner will be following their footsteps and be facing possibly the Union at Bear Spectacular, but that all depends on if I do have a match ready for them next month, but I don't know just yet. But either way, let's get straight into that opening matchup, the Undisputed FEW Women's Championship no holds barred match. Right, opening up tonight's Heartbreaker with a sort of rematch from Rebirth. Jade Connors, the brand new Undisputed FW Women's Champion, colliding with the woman she pinned in that triple threat match to claim the title, Morgan Smith. See, Hayden opted against a contractual rematch. She's obviously somehow leveraged instead to go after the women's tag titles, and she's in that main event tonight. MadIson Weaver, that Bearaputic Tag Tournament final. So instead, we have a one-on-one matchup between the two women that ended that Undisputed FW Women's Championship match in the ring. That was, of course, our 2025 Miracle Contract winner, Morgan Smith. Now Undisputed FW Women's Champion Jade Connors. I mean, that's pretty. I think, to be fair, even obviously, if you take out the fact that Jade got involved in that match, I don't think anyone expected Morgan involved in that match. I don't think anyone expected Jade Connors to walk away with that championship belt. I think the money was on Hayden to retain. Pretty simple. Obviously, when Morgan came into the picture, yes, it was 50-50, but Hayden had a decent track record when it comes to triple threats. I mean, she's only competed in one off the top of my head, and she won that one against two former women's champions. So you think, okay, she come out on top of that one. There's a good chance she'll come out on top of this one. But if you think about it, if it wasn't going to be her, you would have thought it'd been Morgan, since she was the fresher one heading into that matchup, because obviously Jade had already been fighting for a few minutes before Morgan stepped out. But in the end, it was Jade landing that emerald kick to the face that sealed the victory, took that title from Hayden, and obviously wrapped it around her waist. The title being, obviously, if you ignore the interim women's championship, since that's the placeholder title, in terms of the actual belt itself, the official belt hasn't been held by anyone since Jessica back in August 2022. As I say, yes, Jessica Rogue and Amelia, both interim women's champions. So that belt was just placeholder since the actual real Women's Championship belt was not present. But no one has held that belt, obviously, since then, since Hayden obviously took the belt from Jessica Walsh at Summer Solstice and just did not want to let it go. And I say took that triple threat matchup, it took someone else getting involved, it took someone else taking the pin to take that title from her. The question here is, in Morgan's first title defense, can she do what only Hayden technically did? I say, if you talk about the main title, if you ignore the interim women's championship for now, if you talk about the main women's championship, only Hayden has ever won her first title defense with the belt. Jessica Walsh won the belt at Spectacular 2022. Congratulations. Turn to Requel. Megan won the championship. Actually, it was a triple threat as well. Then that was Hayden has competed in 3 triple threats. Then off the top of my head, and it's one out of 2 actually. So I'll talk about my arse when it comes to track record, because her track record was 1 apiece. But to be fair, when it came to the championship, she was 1-0. So it came to being the champion in a triple threat match, it was 1-0. So yeah, it was one of those things where it's just like, say Megan took it from Jessica, cut to Proving Ground of 2022. Megan defended against Jessica. Jessica beat her. So in terms of first title reigns, I'm not talking about second title reigns. If you talk about second title reigns, then okay, you can add Jessica Walsh into that list, because technically she defended at Chamber of Champions against Megan and retained, as Jade landed a big kick to the back of the head of Morgan Smith there. Knee strike connects. But I say, if you talk about the FW Women's Championship and you talk about first reigns of it, only Hayden so far has successfully defended on her first go round. So it took Jessica 2 attempts to do it. And so Jessica Rogue and Amelia, it took them being interim women's champions to do that as well. So there's a non-interim women's champion, flying from the top rope there. So only Hayden so far in the first reign has successfully defended on the first go of asking. It is a tough task tonight, to be honest, for Jade, because Morgan Smith is pretty pissed that she wasted that contract. Obviously, she wouldn't have been as pissed if she walked away with the belt, because she went in and cashed the contract, that opportunity, an easy opportunity to get a one-on-one matchup. Since she lost out the opportunity, she's fucking pissed. I mean, to be fair, she did try to the sneaky way. Not even 1 count. She tried to the sneaky way by cashing in during a already one-on-one match, thinking, okay, triple threat might be my best chance of taking this belt. So she kind of tried to be a bit cheeky with it, and it backfired heavily. Jade steps up, stomped to the back of the head. Looking for another knee there. So you think about it, she kind of got what she deserved by not winning, since she could have literally done what Alex did. He went, okay, you and me, rebirth. Obviously, Arthur, you're fighting me for this title. Obviously, Jade just brings in that table, because remember, this is no DQ rules. Both agree to it, so that's what we have as the elbow drop connects to the spine. So she could have easily done that. She could have said, look, obviously, Hayden, you and me, Undisputed FW Women's Championship at Rebirth. But she said no. She kept her mouth shut. She tried to stay quiet. Stomped the knee there. And tried to the sneaky way around of coming in mid-match and saying, look, you know what, I want to cash in, make this triple threat. So, it's one of those ones where she kind of got what she deserved. And so far, this has been all Jade. She's not wanting to let go of that title straight away, which is, as a champion, you won't want to. She brings the chair into this matchup there and clubbing away at Morgan. I don't think any champion would want to give up a title. That's not the first go at being a champion. I mean, just in general, at any point in a title reign, you don't want to give up that belt. And I feel like I say at this point here, I mean, you're that early into your reign, like what, a couple of weeks now, maybe a month, because obviously how we had to work Rebirth. But the fact that she hasn't even held it for a month, she won't want to lose it because her reign would technically probably be the show. Oh, she actually going for cover here. One. Get it, one. Her reign would probably be the shortest. Off memory, because I say the only short one other than her was, big boot connected, was obviously Megan, and even that lasted a month. Oh, I think she just busted her open that chair, striking the gut. So she would have technically been the shortest reign if she loses here tonight. Don't think anyone would want that record. And again, it would be only fitting. Oh, she survives, considering we just got off the biggest reign in this company's history. Not just the company's history, but this championship's history. As Jade gives us the cover. 1, 2, kick out from Morgan. I mean, it seemed only fitting going from a long reign to a really short reign. Here we go. This could be it. Catches that. Oh, that emerald knee to the face. 1, 2, 3, and she retains. No record-setting women's short reign for Jade. And she managed to retain the title. A pretty brutal affair. I mean, she was obviously in control most of the matchup, if being honest, but towards the back end, as you see by her face, it was looking very close to Morgan taking the championship home. But in the end, Jade survives the wrath of Morgan Smith. Now it's time for the FEWGB title. Ari off the back with 2 victories over Marcus Cross. Of course, obviously Ari's put Marcus in the back window now after booting the head clean off him, metaphorically speaking, obviously not really, with that wizardry kick. And now Ari wants to set a tone for these GB Championship matchups now. I said, look, I want to beat the biggest sons of bitches in FEW. So, I'm talking Greek Giant, I'm talking Alistair Farfax. And first up, Alexander Holland is the one that steps up. The big SOB of Delta Strike, looking to bring a championship back to Delta Strike. There's been a few attempts since Morgan Jones lost that championship. Since obviously he's a 2-time GB champion, obviously since he lost that GB championship, there has been attempts by Delta Strike to bring that title home. Eduardo went after it while Marcus was champion, but came up short in the end. I mean, Morgan himself went for it while obviously Marcus was champion. Obviously that match straight after he lost it, he was like, look, rematch. That went in the underground, and then it was Marcus Cross that reigned supreme. So now it's Alexander Holland looking to take the title back. I think the only one who hasn't challenged for it since they lost it is Ivan. Ivan challenged technically. Did he challenge? No, he didn't. He had a normal match ring, didn't he? Yeah, I was going to say, went after Daniel Baxter before. Baxter was champion, but we'll see if Ari can hold on to the gold for another month. Ari will be eyeing the fact that a win here tonight, if the title's defended at Proving Red, a win there, guarantees a match at Birthday Spectacular. And not just a match, a championship match, since that title will be on the line. They've just got to get through Alexander Holland first. If Ari brings that same fire, that same pizzazz that was brought to the matchup with Marcus Cross a few weeks ago, then, you know, Holland's in for a fight tonight, and more than likely not the outcome that he would want.
Fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain.
That is what is on the line tonight. A beautiful FEWGB Championship. On the original belts of FEW alongside the FEW Championship. Obviously, both men's and women's, I should say. And those tag titles, the men's ones. And the OG ones. Oh, Holland is showing Ari an early brawl. 1, 2, Ari kicks out. I don't think Ari expected this from Alexander Holland. Especially not this early on. I think Ari may have misjudged the challenger here tonight. Most of us did, actually. I think looking at it, you're thinking, Holland's good, but is he singles title good? Not really. He's always been in the tag title picture. But so far, he's bringing the fight to the champion. Puts Ari in that corner. What's the plan here? Heading on up. Oh, I was always going belly to belly, but he's... Oh my god. I don't... It's like... It was like a Spanish fly type move, but it wasn't a Spanish fly. I don't know what to fucking call that. If you know what that move was called, put it in the comments below, because I'm not sure, as Holland had an easy elbow, but I think he may have slightly misjudged the elbow there. Oh, he stays. Oh, big boot from Ari. And the aggression being lashed out to Holland's head. I think Ari is pissed now. I mean, it's not surprising, really. Holland, from the get-go, lashing out, beating the crap out of the champion. I'm not surprised the champ's had enough now. Sends Holland into the rope, elbow connects. Oh, another elbow, this time from the top rope. That's actually really smart from Ari there, stamping on the feet of Alexander Holland with a power bomb this time. Because obviously Holland, similar to Ari, goes for that one big move. Oh, big boot. Ari goes, obviously, that one big move of strength with your entire body weight. Oh, that Glasgow kiss flying behind you. Ari, looks like he was going for then. That wizardry kick, whereas Holland goes for that military spear. Oh, Holland had Ari scouted, rolls through here. 1, kick out of 1. I think the feet was on the ropes personally there, but referee disagreed with me. Oh, Holland went flying now, top rope. Top rope, I believe it's top rope suicida. Didn't expect, was not my 2026 bingo card seeing Alexander Holland fly like that. Oh, double knee to the gut. I mean, Holland needs to get Ari back in the ring because he cannot win this championship this way. He'll get the win, well, he'll get the dub, but he won't get the championship belt. If Ari's still out at a 10 count and Ari is finally back to their feet. And Holland was waiting for that military spear straight to the gut. 1, 2, kick out though from Ari. Look at the impact here, straight to the rib cage. 9 times out of 10, that's night out. But look at the last second, those shoulders were up, and Ari realising now, one more hit like that, and it's game over. Oh, straight to the ribs again. That's gotta kill after being hit with that spear. And Holland wisely using his strength to crush the rib cage. The rib cage that's already been damaged, but Ari claps out of it. Up goes Holland, down goes Holland. Oh, swinging net breaker there. I thought Ari was eyeing up the wizardry kick then for a second. Turned into the net breaker instead. Oh, there you go, Glasgow kiss. Look at that for the knockout blow. Oh, he's dragged Alexander Holland as well into the other corner to land that wizardry kick. 1, 2, 3, it was over. I mean, Glasgow kiss plus that wizardry kick, it's always night out as soon as you have that. But Ari just about survived that. Military spear, Marcus Cross is here. Marcus Cross is not done with Ari in that GB Championship. Choosing the right moment to strike after Ari basically possibly has broke a rib cage. Aiming for the ribs as well is Cross. Samoan drop again. Lands on the spine, but it's damaging the sides as well there. No. Crossfire. Damage was done in the end. Ari completely wiped out by Marcus Cross. It's time to move on to the Apex Championship and reignite a rivalry that actually happened at this event a few years back now. It was then interim women's champion Jessica Rogue taking on challenger Amelia. It was that night Amelia became the brand new interim women's champion. That was all the way back in 2024. 2 years ago, these two brawled over the interim women's championship. It was Amelia that came out on top. 2 years later, they are now brawling over the Apex Championship. Can Amelia do it again? She has a pretty decent record over Jessica Rogue, and Jessica will know that. Tonight, it's last woman standing rules. So let's see if Amelia or Jessica can stand tall over their opponent at the count of 10. I mean, I do like a good last man or woman standing, depending on which championship's on the line. It's usually a decent, solid matchup. I mean, we had the matchup with Thomas and Arthur Wayne last year, which was really good. So the Undisputed Championships had a few decent last man standing matchups. So let's see if Jessica can finally get the W over Amelia.
I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps.
Jessica will not want to be losing that title once again to Amelia at the same point she lost 2 years ago. I mean, she's held this title a bit longer than she did the interim women's championship at that point. So at that point, remember, obviously the interim women's championship wasn't even brought out till October 2023. Whereas obviously she became Apex champion in September 2025. So she has held it that, month longer than before. But she still won't want to lose it at this event again. And especially not to Amelia. I mean, she'd become the second champion to have a bad record when it comes to being a champion heading into this event. The other one being Samuel Syfe. I mean, twice he's walked into this event as DK champion. Twice he's walked out without the title and someone else has walked out with it. I mean, 2024 we saw him walk in against Alex Boyd. Alex Boyd walked out DK champion. 2025 walked in DK champion up against Bob. Walked out without a title. Bob walked out DK champion. So is this event going to be Jessica's Achilles heel as well? To say, think about 2024. Walked in as interim women's champion. She didn't walk out of it. Amelia walked out with the interim women's championship. Are we looking at the same outcome here tonight? And I feel like that's got to be even worse than the Samuel Syfe situation. I know Sam did it 2 years in a row, but he did it 2 years in a row against two different opponents. I know one he was pretty expected to beat. Bob was always a 50-50, but with Jessica, it's not 2 years in a row, it's 2 years apart and against the same person. So I feel like that's worse, really. Jessica's looking to squeeze the life out of Amelia here. Drags it down to the ground. The referee can begin the count, but he's not going to because Amelia's back to her feet. Now swipes away. Oh, now he's coming in with the count. Amelia has Jessica in a submission. Submissions don't work here. Pinfall submissions count out. DQs do not work here. It just needs to be a 10 count in the ring, or technically outside the ring. So to an extent, count out, the equivalent of a count out works. The concept of a count out, at least. So if you look at Jessica's Apex title reign, if I got the stats right, she's held the title for 149 days, which is the second longest run with an Apex championship. 3 defenses to her name, I believe. October, December, January. Yes, so 3 defenses to her name, which is again the second in the ranking. But a win here tonight would help her surpass Hayden and make her the longest reigning Apex champion in the championship's history. So if we compare that to her interim, interim women's championship reign, that was 119 days. So she's already surpassed that. She's done really well to surpass that. She's gone 30 days longer. And in terms of title defenses, 3. So she's surpassed her days as champion, but she's managed to get so far the exact same amount of defenses successfully completed. So the question is, can she extend her reign, beat Hayden's reign, and also beat her own record when it comes to successfully defending a singles title? See, it's just of all the opponents to go for. I feel like as well, if she does pick up the victory, that's got to be a big confidence booster, considering, I say, she has a bad history against Amelia. So she had that match at Heartbreaker, lost the title, but then she went to Proving Ground, hoping to get the title back. It was Iron Man rules, or Iron Woman rules, I should say. And she got absolutely destroyed. I don't even remember if she got a pinfall. She only got one. But I swear it was like something like 6-7-1 or something stupid like that. It was just so one-sided of a matchup. There was never a point where it looked like she was even getting back into the fight. Amelia absolutely dominated it as she locks in that submission on the arm. That Scottish blade. She lets go of Amelia because remember, would not matter. And she will just keep doing more damage. No point wasting your strength. And oh, that discus clothesline connects. Amelia making sure Jessica's seeing that purple, and here we go. A submission of her own. A dreaded sharpshooter, but again, submission means nothing. Jessica can tap, which she does any day of the week. Game over, but not tonight. Count of 7 from the official. Actually, count of 8. Okay, she's back to her feet. Count of 8 from the official there in the end. Oh, shatters over her head. Referee starting the count again. Count 3. 8 was the record just. Will she stay down longer than 8 this time? No, she's moving again at 8. Amelia was hoping, I think, that just the kendo stick shattering over the head was going to be enough. She turns it around here again. It's Amelia thinking of a weapon, which was the possibility of sledgehammer. Nice. Not for Jessica, because she just ate a sledgehammer to the spine. But for us as a audience, you know, the more dangerous the weapon, the better. Trying to break a spine by the look of it. Amelia thinks that could have been it. That's job done. That's title round her waist. But Jessica's K7 that time, I think that was. Problem is, she's getting back up and she's just getting dragged straight back into the corners or dragged straight back down by Amelia. Thankfully, this time she's actually turned the tables on the challenger. Trying to get the crowd roaring behind her, but Amelia was pretty quickly back to her feet. I mean, it isn't surprising. She hasn't had... Oh, crossbow. I better say, she hasn't had much damage done to her, so it makes sense that she'd be back to her feet as quick as she was. But it's just a crossbow. Which could be it. Again, any given day, 3 count after that, it's game over. She's 7 counts she was down for. Jessica needs to think, what can I do next? Well, maybe a cheeky little power bomb. Count 6 this time. 7, and then she's back to her feet again. Rolls through. Oh, that arm locked in again. Again, she doesn't tap. She ends up releasing. Oh, of course, there she goes. She's telling Amelia, get your feet up, hit with a sledgehammer. Want to do some damage. Days get back up. She's literally daring her, get back up, and I'm going to hit you with this sledgehammer as hard as possible. Count 8 from the official. Moved up to 9, but Amelia's stirring, and Jessica lurking with that sledgehammer, and Amelia counters wisely into another sharpshooter. Can't fall from the official. Jessica again back to her feet. Oh, another crossbow. Second crossbow of the night. Is that good night though for Amelia? She got up after 1. It was 7 counts she got up last time. Count of 5 now. 6. We're at that 7 point. 8. 9. Nah, she's done. She's done. 10. That was it. 2 crossbows in the end. Took 2 crossbows to keep her down, but in the end, Jessica finally gets that revenge from 2 years ago. Puts that bad record over Amelia behind her. She continues her reign as Apex champion, and now it will be the official longest reigning Apex champion in FEW history.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till they...
Next up, DK Championship action. Thomas, obviously, off the back of a victory over Jeff, looking to continue the run. This time over Parker North, his opponent. Of course, he's still technically... I've heard he's still feeling the pain from that ambulance match with Raphael. Was it the pain that almost cost him the match with Jeff, but in the end he survived, so let's see if that plays a factor in tonight's match when he takes on the high-flying Parker North. And here comes our champion. Former Undisputed champion. Former GB champion. And of course, your current DK champion, which makes him a Triple Crown champion. Thomas. Held this title since Night of Scares in October after he defeated Raphael in his first title defense. That was. Went on to win the Battle Mid-Cards to beat Marcus Rush and Jessica Rogue at Collision Course. Went to war with Raphael in an ambulance match at Christmas Brawl. Survived the unorthodox style of Jeff Greybeard at Rebirth. And now looks to deal with the high-flying Parker North. He currently threatens his, I believe, 119-day reign, I think I got that stat right, as DK champion.
Something actually works.
Can Parker rip that title from champion? Or will the champion find a way to, once again to retain? I went for a chop, but Parker using that speed of his. Speed the champ has never seen before. He's never gone one-on-one with Parker North, and Parker is one of our quickest superstars in FEW. Oh, moonsault connects. He's showing the champion that speed right here tonight. Drops the legs as well. Don't call him the Green Machine for nothing. Of course, that is what he calls his finisher. The champ needs to stay out of the way of that. Parker is controlling this matchup very early on, but gets caught with a powerbomb. Always jinx it for people. Oh, moonsault doesn't connect. Parker was too far out of the way and lands a German suplex. Lands another one. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Champ got the shoulder up. Oh, kick to the side of the head. Catches the second one. Ducks under. Oh, spins him around, slams him down. Scoop slam. Champ at the knee to the head. That time the moonsault connected. Oh, missed, and he gets caught for it. Oh, it looked like an RKO-esque move there. Cutter connected. Using the rope again to land a Hurricane Rana this time. Parker North looked like he lost control for a minute and then is just taking control of this matchup back once more. Leapfrogs over. Champ though, catch him on the second time. Oh, using the rope to land the cross body. Champ showing that he can go high. Oh, kick off there. Oh, kick to the side of the head. Parker dives straight through. Hook and Rana. So we saw Isabella Holmes attempt that last month in Jessica, a few weeks ago, sorry, in Jessica. In the end, Jessica caught her and just powerbombed her. Oh. Standing moonsault there. This time, Thomas could not prevent the move being connected by from Parker North. Parker's putting a good performance on him, being honest. Didn't expect this, really. I know, obviously, I've said he's quick and all that, but I still didn't expect him to have this level of control in this matchup as much as he has. Oh, neck breaker. He's been absolute dominant. Still think the champ is still feeling the damage, though, from... Oh, powerbomb. From, obviously, Christmas Brawl. I think in the end, that could be his downfall as he lands a stunner. Doesn't go for a pin, though. He's still... I think he realizes he needs one more big move to finish this. And not going for that pin may have cost him as Parker, again catches him. Oh, moonsault connects. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. pitch perfect moonsault. Just about. He used a lot of strength to get himself up there. Again, rolls. Oh, power bombs him. Oh, elbow to the side of the face. Parker moonsault to the spine this time. Champ trying to out-muscle him though. But it's Parker muscling him into that corner. It's the rope and the ref being forced to make the break. Oh! Cheap shot there and the ref's having to go in for that. The champ made him pay. Moonsault connects. Made him pay even more there. Knee, I was going to say stomp him, but a knee to the face. Knee to the back of the head this time. Oh, a missile drop kick from the top rope. Very delayed as well. Kind of mid-air, pulled back. Neck breaker connects. What? Oh, it was better to say he's winding up with the elbow. Stops Parker in his tracks there. Drop kick again. Missile drop kick from the top, from the side rope there. Oh, super kick connects. Done a few matches with a super kick lately. 1, 2, 3, and he's won it again. Caught Parker off guard and landed that kick with a knockout blow, but let's be honest, Parker put in an excellent performance during that matchup. It was pretty much one-sided. We know that it doesn't take much from the champ putting an opponent down. And once again, this is a proof of it. The whole match, it was Parker North's to lose. And in the end, they say a couple of big hits showed the champ's strengths. Again, they said that beating it from Chris Brawl is screwing him over badly. And one of these days, it's going to screw him over big time. You have a couple of weeks off, well, a couple of months off, and being honest, probably doesn't help already that we've not had a month between Rebirth and this. It's literally been a couple of weeks. Then it's time for tag team action. Fantasy Warfare, of course, were not in the Bearaputic Tag Tournament this year. So they've obviously, studs have said, you know what, since you weren't in the tournament, you know, face us 2-on-2. We've got a match slot available at the Heartbreaker. You know what, fuck it, you can have it if you want it. You usually get a good fight, to be fair, out of obviously Jean-Pierre and Dorogak. So let's see if they can get another one out of them tonight.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this.
Champs look, as usual, ready for a fight. They look up for it. They always do. And I want to head to Bed Spectacular to defend those titles against Samuel Cypher and Tobias. This is one hurdle out of 2 before they can get there, because there will more than likely be a championship match next month. But on the 50-50, we'll see. This could be their last one before then, so you know, a win here tonight will send them all the way to Bed Spectacular. I say there's a 50% chance there's one more stop along their way. 667 days proud they've been tag team champions. Will that reign end tonight? Or can they add their 16th successful championship defense to their incredible reign? So they're so close to beating the Draconic Empire / Kingdom / High Energy. Their combined reign of 3 championship runs. That is obviously 692 days. They've already beat their individual reign. They've already beat their successful defenses. Can they beat their combined reign in one run? This is I'm on about. It's James with that German suplex. Gets Connor tagged in. Time to take flight, and he does successfully. Oh, flying forearm. James looked to steal one there. Oh, double. Actually, quadruple knees. Really to the spine, that was. Misses the kick. No, knee to the face. Look at the impact here. Straight to the temple. James somehow surviving here. Oh, missed the first clothesline, but caught him on the rebound. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Wisely gets Connor tagged back in. Instantly opts to tag out, which is weird. Oh, knee connects. James wound that knee up. Made perfect contact with Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre is attempting to get out of the corner and get all the way back to his corner, but James not letting him go very far. Look at that brutal powerbomb he does. And connects perfectly. Using that experience as tag team champions just to keep Jean-Pierre isolated from Doragak. 1. Obviously, save there from Doragak. James with the senton, but got caught, obviously missed completely. Jean-Pierre catched him with the knee. If the challenger's smart, he'd get out of this matchup right now. He takes James out again. That exploder there. He needs to get out of this matchup. He needs to get Doragak in. Well, he's got the opportunity, but he's going for a pinfall attempt. 1, 2. James kicks out. Connor was lurking just in case. And gets caught with the clothesline. Oh, James gets caught. The devil's cord. was almost the undoing of James, but Connor was still in the ring. He was kind of half out of it, if I'm being honest. Luckily, he turned around at the last second. Spotted his partner, was like, oh shit, yeah, he's about to get pinned and lose this matchup. Double back body drop connects. Action unfolding outside the ring. Dorga ripping up the announce table. Maybe debating powerbombing James through it. Drives him down instead onto the mat. A hard floor on the outside. Oh, James with a flying clothesline. By himself a few seconds, gets 7 here from the official. Gets his ass back in the ring and Dargak follows. Oh, running power slam. James reaches up, tags in Connor. Dargak tags in Jean-Pierre as well. Connor, that patented elbow and the kick up. Right in front of Dargak there, so the save is made. Oh, he's looking for it. Look at that ghost kick. Oh, connects straight on the head. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Retention. Connor and James once again retaining the gold. Still your FAW Tag Team Champions. So it's 50-50. They might have a match at Proving Ground, but if not, they're heading to Tobias and Samuel at First Spectacular. But as I say, debating. Right, final 2 matches of the evening. 1 title match, 1 ladder match heading your way, and we're kicking off with that title match. The Undisputed FAW Championship is on the line in a rematch between former champion Arthur Wayne, who's heading our way now, and the current champion Alex, who defeated Arthur at Rebirth. Arthur wasted no time in saying, I want my rematch. He's got it. He faces Alex here tonight. Iron Man match. 15 minutes on the clock. Most pinfalls or submissions, or just points by the end of it, because I believe DQs count as a point to opponent. And count-outs, they should count. If they don't count, then the rules have changed. But obviously they will obviously be more points. The more you have of those, well, you've won. That's basically it. The question is, will it be Arthur or Alex who claims those? Because at the moment, in terms of one-on-ones, it is 1 apiece between the two. Arthur beat Alex at tables match at Night of Scares last year. Alex one-upped him at Rebirth and shocked everyone by defeating him to become the new Undisputed FAW champion. The singles title Alex has ever held in FAW, and I mean it's a big one to hold straight away, that Undisputed title. If you're gonna hold a first championship, is his. I feel like you'd want it to be that, or obviously, I say, obviously on the men's side, you'd want it to be the Undisputed FAW Championship. If you're on the women's side, you'd want it to be that Undisputed FAW Women's Championship. So don't get me wrong, DKE, GB, Apex, obviously the tag titles count singles, but those titles, they're fine enough, but there's nothing greater than holding the entire division on your shoulder as an undisputed champion. Alex joins, as I say, the likes of Arthur, Bob, Thomas, Connor, his former champions. or while he's obviously former tag team partners, who he's obviously tag team champions with, who held the tag titles with. Obviously, Ari, currently the GB champion, obviously took a big hit from Marcus Cross post-match, which looks to keep Ari out for possibly the foreseeable future. But High Energy, Draconic Kingdom, Draconic Empire, all that is behind Alex. His full focus is on being a singles champion and making a name for himself. So there's nothing wrong with being a tag team champion, but being able to do it by yourself without having to rely on anyone, there's a bit more, enjoyment there. A bit more a pat on your back because you're like, okay, I don't have to rely on someone else to help me out of a situation. I can just do it all by myself. Nothing wrong with going solo. And both former tag team champions have proved that by winning titles pretty much on their first go. Obviously, well, near enough the first go of asking. Alex obviously had an opportunity, I say back in October, lost that tables match. But in terms of, basic matches, not tables, ladders, those type of matches, I'm talking about your singles, pinfall submission matches. First go of asking in one of those matches. Since losing those tag titles, Alex and Ari have both walked away champions. And Alex and Arthur locking up horns in the middle of the ring. Could be German suplex time. Arthur's trying to fight back here. Holding on for dear life as Alex is squeezing the wind out of him. Rolls through, going for a pinfall actually. Arthur kicks out though, turns it around. One. Oh, no, not even one. Alex, jackknife cover. One. Kick out though from Arthur. Arthur was furious after he lost at Rebirth. And he literally just, as soon as he walked in the back, he was like, I'm having my rematch at Heartbreaker. Make it official. And obviously, since both men had already picked a win up over each other, it was either Iron Man or 2 out of 3 falls rules. He thought, you know what? I don't remember when we had our last Iron Man match. So, fuck it. Let's go for it. And now one of our best Iron Man matches, if I'm being honest, because both Iron Man and Iron Men and Iron Women matches. I think our best one we ever had was Daniel Baxter versus Callum Watson. And now I'd say that was probably our best one, as Alex lands that clothesline from the springboard. I ended up in an actual draw, that did. That's our only ever draw in FEW. Oh, it's a lot of power that is behind those punches. I mean, Arthur's strong, but takes the wind out of you when Alex lands those punches, as Alex drives him down. 1, 2. Arthur kicks out before a 3 count with 12 minutes remaining, and we still not have had a fall, as Alex has got something in mind here. I think he was looking to maybe take Arthur a trip to the cave, but Arthur powered out of it. Drives Alex over the knee. Oh, stomping on the fingertips. A nasty kick, just under the throat that was. He's attempted to avoid something there, but gets power slammed. After that, oh, catches him though. Catches him. Big meaty ass clothesline. Wipes out Arthur and forces Arthur into the rope. As we have 11 minutes on the clock now. We've had 4 minutes so far as Alex. 1, 2. Kick out again from Arthur. Over 4 minutes on the clock, and it's still 0 falls apiece. Into the rope Arthur goes, and Alex with a spine buster. Roaring at Arthur, demanding he gets on his feet. Axe handle straight over the top of the head. No, not submission. He's just pounding him away. I thought he was trying to choke him out then, but trying to knock him out instead. Could he be thinking that flying bear, the way he won? Well, it's just a basic frog splash. I was thinking he might go for that flying bear, the way he won the title in the first place. At Rebirth, as we officially entered less than 10-minute mark. Alex with a knee to the face. Arthur's busted open. Now it's time for the flying bear. Come on, ref. 1, 2, 3. Alex claims the first 4. We've got just over 9.5 minutes left on the clock for Arthur to try and get back into this fight. But Alex went for that spinning uppercut, but could not land it. It does land a neck breaker. This is probably the start Alex would have wanted. 1 fall. First fall, really. Count for Arthur. Make Arthur have to work for the leveler. Make him make mistakes. Alex flies in there. So Arthur will be desperate now to try and get back into this fight. And Alex knows that as he drives him down again. 1, 2, 3, 2-0. Alex extends that lead. We've got just over 8.5 minutes left on the clock. Clothesline. Big meaty clothesline again. Could he be looking for that flying bear once more? Yes, he is. Flying bear for the second time. 1, 2, 3, 3-0. Arthur needs to get back into this fight really quick. He's at risk of letting it slip out of his way, but this could be the difference maker. Dark Storm. 1, 2, kick out there from Alex. Alex stays in this. We've got less than 8 minutes, and Alex's 3 falls to nothing up. With the chops and the double knee to the spine. Wants him up into his knees. Look at that knockout blow to the back of the head and lands it. 1, 2, 3, 3-1. Arthur pulls one back. Lands the clothesline from the top rope. A springboard clothesline. Arthur needs another 4 very quickly here. Look for Dark Storm, but Alex, that time 1 step ahead of him. Feel like if he landed that was 3-2 there, but Alex was that 1 step ahead this time. Prevented Dark Storm being hit. He looks to land some himself here. Axe handled again to the top of the head. That already busted open head of Arthur. 1, 2. Kick out though. Still 3-1. 6.5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, that was a nasty punch to the gut, that was. Knocked the wing completely out of Arthur, that did. I think Alex with a cannonball may have done himself some damage, but did enough to Arthur to knock him out. I think Alex may have been lining up that flying bear for the 3rd time, but Arthur got out of the way and forced Alex to make... Oh, bear kick. Forced Alex to make the move outside the ring. Oh, Alex. Taking Arthur. A trip to the cave. And straight on the head there. Needs him in the ring, though, if he wishes to claim that 4th pinfall. Instead, he's opting to do some more damage outside the ring. I mean, he doesn't need another pinfall. Alex literally he's got 2 points ahead. He's got that cushion of 2 points. He just needs to keep Arthur at bay a bit. Wisely goes for the cover after doing damage outside the ring. 1, 2, 3. It's 4-1. Damage was done outside. Alex looks to send Arthur once again to the cave. 1, 2, 3. It's 5-1 now. Alex has a 4-point cushion with 4 minutes and 53 seconds left on the clock. As Arthur rolls him up. 1, 2, and there's just one. Alex kicked out at 1. Oh, something to the face. He needs to pull a fall back right now. Because this is it. I mean, it's a mountain to climb for Arthur right now. Alex missed the clothesline. Arthur, scoops him up and slams him down. Just over 4 minutes left. Still 5-1 Alex. Arthur lands a clothesline in the corner. Four minutes on the clock. Arthur with a frog splash. 1, 2, 3. It's 5-2. Arthur's pulled one back. He's had less than 4 minutes, and he's got 3 minutes, 47 seconds. He needs another 4. Make it 5-3. Make Alex panic. That's what Arthur needs to do now. Again, looking for that knockout blow to the back of the head. Lands it again. He doesn't go for the cover. I would have gone for the cover if I was him. Instead, he's looking for Dark Storm. Lands it. Busts Alex open in the process. 1, 2, 3. It's 5-3. Arthur has just over 3 minutes to get 2 falls back as Alex DDTs him. Can he do it is the question. Less than 3 minutes to get 2 falls. Less than 3 minutes for Alex to survive. Or maybe even add another fall to his already stacked amount of falls. Powerbomb connects. Oh, splash. Another fall for Alex would really dampen the spirit of Arthur Wayne after that comeback of 2 back-to-back pinfalls. Alex with another splash, this time from the top rope. 2 minutes 20. And it's all Alex again as he's still 5-3 up. Oh, that bear kick. 1, 2, 3. It's 6-3. That's got to knock the wind out of Arthur entirely. And if that didn't, this will. Another trip to the cave. 1, 2, 3. It's 7-3. In a matter of mere seconds, all the work Arthur did to get back into this fight, to get 2 falls back in, to get 2 falls behind, he's now 7-3 down. He's 4 falls away from a draw, and that is just. I think that mountain's too much to climb even for Arthur Wayne. Especially since Alex, at the moment, is in full control with that powerbomb. 1 minute 20. I think this is Alex's to lose now. Kick to the face, Arthur catches him. Dark Storm connects. 1, 2, 3. It's 7-4. Arthur 3 falls down. Less than 1 minute to go. Needs to hurry Clothesline connects. Both men battered and bruised. But it is all in Alex's hand right now. Exactly 40 seconds on the clock. 3 falls ahead. Off with a slap there. And a drop kick to the side of the head. 30 seconds to go. It's got to be all over. There's no way Arthur can pull this many falls in such quick time. In such short time, I should say, sorry. Down to 12 seconds. I think Arthur realises how much time he has left. 4 seconds on the clock. Arthur is eyeing up one more final killing blow, but it's too late. It's too late. Alex retains in a brutal match. 7-4 final score between the two. That was just brutal, that was. Now it's time for that main event. The Women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament Final. The winners heading to Bearaputic to face the current champions, whoever that may be at the time. In the moment, it is the Union. I will keep pointing that out. So everything can change. And here comes our former Women's Champion, former Apex Champion. Surprised everyone by joining this tournament. Instead of going for a rematch to try and become 2-time Undisputed Women's Champion, she's here tonight with MadIson Weaver, looking to claim the 2026 Bearaputic crown. Let's remember, we have Hayden and MadIson Weaver in this matchup. We have POTK the King as the former Women's Champions in this matchup. We have Shadowfire in this matchup, which is a shock victory for them. And of course, we have Paranormal Life, last year's winners, who went on to face POTK the Kingdom at Bearaputic and lost in the end. Not just there, but at Recall. So there's two teams that have history of each other. The question is, who's walking away with the 2026 Women's Crown? We shall find out shortly. Take a quick break while the entrants make their way to the ring. Right, I am back. We are about to get underway. Seeing now, see two former women's champions. We see last year's winners. We see two other teams that are looking to make a statement in the women's division. Yeah, last year's winners and obviously the former champions, former Atlas and Lily going at war there. We've got Samantha and Sarah. There we've got Hayden, Lydia. We've got MadIson with Kate, and then obviously Kate fighting with Hayden. We've got a ladder slightly in play there, but another ladder slightly in play, but more in a weapon sort of factor rather than anything else. Samantha's looking to fly here, takes out Sarah. Hawk. Hayden though. Oh, choke. Double-handed choke slam. Oh, Atlas missed. Very bad miss that was. Chair getting involved now. Everyone's in that one corner except Samantha is trying to make her way around. Bless her. Went the wrong way. I don't know what she's thinking right now. She's going the other way this time. Oh, spiked. Drop kick. Sarah taking it. Everyone in sight right now. Best ladder into the ring. Is that of Lydia Eriksson. Hayden quickly following. Making sure she can't go any further, but she gets caught. Oh, back elbow to the face. Senton connects. Lily comes in with a chair. Clubs Lydia over the back of the head. Sarah's trying to sneak one here. But Lily was not letting her get anywhere. Straight away pushed that ladder from underneath her. Obviously last year, remember, Paranormal Life didn't have to deal with the ladder situation. It was just simple 2-on-2 against Emily and Olivia. And they came out on top in the end. Remember this year, all different. That ladder, big old factor. Changed the game entirely because it's one of those anything goes. Oh, the splash connects. Look at this. Drops from a height. Not a big height, but a height enough. And then that splash afterwards. Atlas, the only one in the ring. The ladder. Kate spots that. Has to try and stop her. Hayden's in pursuit as well. She's trying to sneak up while everyone else is distracted. No one is stopping it because everyone at the moment is distracted. Sex of the Kingdom not realising what's going on. Hayden's taking partner bringing a table in, sorry. Atlas pushes it from underneath her. MadIson stops her from grabbing all the legs though and knocks her out cold as Hayden pulls the briefcase down. It might not have been as long as the men's matchup last month, but Hayden used her smarts and experience to drag that briefcase down in a quick fashion. I mean, don't want to waste all your energy. So we now have our 2026 Women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament winners. It's Hayden and MadIson Weaver. They're now heading to Bearaputic in the face. At the moment, the Union, as I keep saying, anything that changes depending on if a matchup is in place for the Union between now and then. Big congratulations to the new Bearaputic Tag Tournament winners. And that is it for FEW Heartbreaker, which saw Jade Connors retain the Undisputed FEW Women's Championship on first ask. We saw Ari defeat Alexander Holland to retain, but Marcus Cross came out and landed a crossfire, which looks like it's put Ari out of commission for a while. We then saw Jessica Rogue finally get her revenge of Amelia Drakeford and win that last woman standing match to retain the Apex title. We saw Thomas just about survive Parker North and retain the DK Championship, still clearly hurt from that battle with Raphael. We saw Stud Express move one step closer to defending once again at Bearaputic Spectacular after they defeated Fantasy Warfare. We then saw Alex, similar to Jade Connors on first ask, defend successfully that Undisputed FEW Championship, defeated Arthur Wayne in that Ironman match, and our main event, that Women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament, team of MadIson Weaver and Hayden coming out on top in that ladder match, and are now heading to Bearaputic Spectacular, where at the moment say it is the Union they will be facing, but anything can change. Because I say I don't know just yet if there's a match from the next month, because I don't fully know the match card heading your way next month. I've got a rough idea, but a few changes can be made between now and then. All I will say is next month is Proving Ground, and the difference to last year's Proving Ground is this one will contain both the men's and women's birthday rumbles. Normally I do them at Birthday Spectacular, but I've done them a bit early because the winners of those matches will be facing the Undisputed Men's and Undisputed Women's Champions at Birthday Spectacular. So I've done that because since there's not a regular showdown show, it's easier to do that as a setup for that. So those two matches are locked in. Those are the two at least locked in for that show. Because them being these bigger matches, the match card is probably going to be a bit shorter, similar to the one we had at Collision Course. I'd expect it to be a much shorter match card, which is why I don't fully know just yet which matches are going to be filling it out. But either way, I hope you enjoyed FEW Heartbreaker, and I do hope to see you for FEW Proving Ground, because obviously that is our last stop before a big 2-night Birthday Spectacular event. So until then, I will see you next time. Goodbye.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.